Hey guys, Junlux here, back with our semi-blind playthrough of Prey. I just wanted to, it's pretty much my bedtime, but I wanted to record another couple episodes of this before I start call tomorrow. So, you know, wanted to record another episode or two, just cause I mean, maybe it sounds stupid, but neuromod abilities produced by recording neural connectomes of Earth's greatest artists, thinkers, and such and such. I actually dreamt about this game last night, but I only slept for like 2 hours, so whatevs. I'm hoping... I'm hoping things go okay. Oh my god. So I'm wondering if I kind of screwed up the thing there. Because, well, this is optional, but it's not really optional, is it? Maybe it is. No, that's strange, because I'm pretty sure it is mandatory. Anyway, find Trevor J. Young in Talos 1 lobby. That's interesting, right? Okay, I see... What the hell's over here? This is the trauma center, right? Oh, is Trevor Young the one that's in lockup, the crazy one? I'm curious. Is it even possible to save that dude? My expectation is no, but I mean, if he's mind controlled, that means there's a telepath somewhere. Potentially outside the station, but that wouldn't make sense, right? Because it would have to be in line of sight in order to get to him, in order to mind control him in the first place, right? So it'd be nice to get into there. I don't know. My thought was just let's explore as much as we can of the station first before we trigger the next story beat. And of course, you know, drink all the water that we can. My goodness, excuse me. It's been a long day. Brought the cats to the vet this morning. Brought Jack to the vet. And lately, well, after Manny got diabetes and almost died, I brought him by himself, right? But also they if I bring them together, they amp each other up. Separately, they're calmer. Yeesh. So, but whenever I bring one to the vet, the other one will smell the vet on them and like freak out kind of. So Manny, I brought Jack to the vet today, and Manny has been like doing the and like hissing at Jack. And then Jack's just been a fucking dick too, because, well, there goes my I dropped the F-bomb, so now I'm deprioritized in YouTube's whatever, but Manny was like hissing at Jack all day, and then Manny went to use, after, you know, hours, Manny went to use the litter box, and Jack, you know, like frickin' attacked him in there. And I'm just like, what the hell is going on? Like, I guess Jack just got pissed off. And I'm just like, dude. So, it's... I know. Excuse me. So the computer room in my house is basically Jack's territory. Manny's in here now. Manny is actually in my lap at the moment. That's kind of... we'll just save over this one. That's kind of where we're at the moment. Like, everything is just so disrupted that Manny is in Jack's turf, and Jack is sort of in Manny's turf because Manny's in the... or Jack's in the bedroom. So it's just very odd. All right. Excuse me. All right, we're gonna try this. I'm gonna yawn this whole time, and I apologize for that. What am I saving up for the neuromods? Hacking 2, obviously, but probably before that, I would say repair 2, because there was only one place I found. I didn't look super hard, but only one place I found required repair 3. So if we could get repair 2, I feel like we're good. And then after repair 2, we'll get hacking 2. That's my thought. But, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna start to see... let's see. What? Sylvain Bellamy tracking bracelet. I don't remember getting that, but if that's the case, that means we're basically screwed because there's no way to track the dude. Okay, so we got the map for the trauma center. Makes sense. Yep, and that's the dude in quarantine. Makes sense. We have 3 dudes running around here. I have dismantle, right? I have the ability to dismantle stuff? Yes. Also, the music, I think, is a... I could be wrong, but I believe this music shares a leitmotif, whatever, with other themes in the game. Which, especially if you're aspiring for greatness, that should absolutely be the case in the game. So, you know. Alright. Crew. Okay. Manuel De Silva, internist in the shuttle bay.
Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert.
That's the only
All
one.
personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.
Booster shots, weird. I can't pull those records up. They're not in the system. Still want me to swing by. Please come see me. Can transfer her charts, family records as well. Sorry, should have informed you. NSP shot was for Chief Ilushin. Mild physiognomic fatigue. Should have logged it. Who is the NSP being administered to? Inventory shows a case of the booster shots are missing. Incoming casualties. Attention all security officers in trauma. You have multiple people get Bellamy's key, room key from his body. Didn't we get this one already? Attention all security officers in trauma. You have multiple people en route with injuries as well as possible fatality. One of them is Dr. Sylvain Bellamy. Do not take him into the trauma center. He must be taken to psychotronics. This is an extremely grave security and health issue. I repeat, do not admit Dr. Sylvain Bellamy to the trauma center. Take him to psychotronics immediately. That's why his bracelet was here, because he came in, and also, okay. This this is not set up properly. If this is the trauma center, the only way to get here is stairs, right? If you're going to do any kind of surgery, you're not lugging an unconscious person upstairs. That is miserable. You shove them on a gurney and wheel that son of a bitch into the trauma center. There needs to be an elevator. And this is something I mean, I understand the designers of this game really, really tried to make this actually a functional thing. But they missed that part. It's okay. The fact that in the interview they specifically said they tried to do not the trauma center stuff, but in general they're like, how would this work? They made sure they had beds and stuff for all the people. So it's like, my gosh, excuse me. Yeah. They tried. They missed that part. People, I mean, I work in a hospital and I've been in critical care before. I mean, I still am, but it's like I was a combat medic in the Army, so it's like I understand these things a little bit differently than the average person. But yeah, so yeah, it just lacks proper. There's no elevator access. It lacks proper throughput. There should be a patient and staff, or there should be a patient entrance and a staff entrance. There should be like the main entrance, but then also, you're gonna want like a second entrance for patients and stuff, right? Into the. So you have the patient area, you have like the reception area with the waiting room, but then you also you would have like another hallway here and an entrance, and then a like an in-processing, right, where you wheel patients in and then the nurses triage and do other stuff, and then they wheel them, whichever ones they wheel back, right? But also, any regular patients that come in, outpatient procedures or whatever, they come in and they go, they go in, right? Elective cases versus emergency cases. It's just a bit different. The quarantine dude, they certainly have isolation rooms for like airborne related illnesses, negative pressure, and all that stuff. I would almost expect this dude to be quarantined in security, wherever that is. B1, perhaps? I don't know. Anyway, objectives. Okay. Bellamy's corpse. Bellamy's room key from his body and psychotronics. After some digging around, I found Bellamy's corpse is actually located in psychotronics. I don't remember, but I assume he turned into one of the phantoms or something. Excuse me. Woof. Okay. Okay. So now, alright, makes sense. Okay, what next? This is one of the ones they require you to have a key card. Although, strangely enough, hilariously enough, there's a reason they put these dividers up in here so that you cannot hit the door with, whatever. However, apparently, it is possible, although extremely unlikely, to shoot some foam, unless they patched this. You could shoot some of the glue, and then shoot the foam thing, the Nerf thing
Talos.
and bounce it
Security
off
reminder.
this
Sticky
and
notes,
hit the
even
button to
red
open the
hidden ones, are
door.
not a secure means of storing your
They mentioned that
workstation
in the
password.
interview, and I really hope they I really hope they left that in there. That would be amazing. All right. And a gold crest will take her test tubes. Water cooler. There's no waiting room. They must not have a lot of injuries. You know? Oh yeah, also this. I was gonna change into an actual shirt, but I've been wearing this all day. Because this is what I wore to the vet because Jack sheds like a crazy MFer. And also I was doing yard work and stuff like that, but the military, man, you know, as far as t-shirts, they're on point. They like this and the PT hat was the only thing I really kept. Some of the stuff. I kept some of the stuff, but yeah, everything else mostly got tossed. I will say military t-shirts just really durable. The pants not so much. The actual uniforms not really, but the undershirts fantastic. All right. Do I want to kill these MFers? I feel like I could, but at the same time... Oh wait, have I saved lately? I feel like I'm supposed to come back here later. That's kind of what this is telling me. The fact they put the quest thing right at the beginning. You know what I mean? Hey, there's that guy. Oh, did he see me? He did. Okay, is he coming? Oh, he went back. Oh, we got two of them. Well, that's not good. All right. Yeah, okay. I'm not quite sure what the hell happened there. I mean, I'm not surprised. Talos 1 space station generates a magnetic field which shields personnel from dangerous cosmic rays and solar winds. And I mean, you know, you could look at that and be like, oh, plot device or whatever, gameplay, whatever, but I'm pretty sure that's actually legitimate. So there's... Okay, yeah, and they're alerting each other. Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I did get it, though. That's cool. How did I not whack the dude? Holy crap. Oh, because you're an asshole. That's why. Yeah. Okay, so I realize that I feel nearly certain that the fact that we're in normal versus story, on story mode, I'm almost certain the phantoms and mimics did not dodge anywhere near as much as they do right now. It really, really seems like on story, the fact that they're dodging at all here on normal, because I played through the majority of the game on story mode, I'm shocked. I'm like, you know, when they dodge, I'm like, whoa, you know, because you're talking like 20 hours, 20, the initial 6 plus 20 more. Yeah, you really, really have to plan Excuse me. See, that I appreciate. It's like the, well, that's a speaker, but if that was like an air conditioning unit or something, I would say it's leaking. What? Oh, that wasn't Garfield, whatever, that saw me. It was something else. Also, I would say this area, at least my playthrough previously, this area does not seem to get this area does not seem to get replaced because it has enemies that are tougher already. You know what I mean? Like this is, we're not supposed to come here yet, and so these enemies are not going to get replaced when the story updates. Oh, hey guy. Oh, okay, someone saw me.
Please contact a qualified engineer.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could try, right? Okay. Oh. Okay. See, that's what I mean about the dodging. Oh my god, I'm down to 25 health already. Oh, and we're basically dead. Hey, that's... Well, we got him down to, you know, 25 or 75% health, so... Neuromods have revolutionized human learning, but they are only available to the world's elite. How much do you think they actually cost? We're gonna avoid this area for the time being, I think. Right? Where am I? Oh, there we go. Crew 12. Well, we found that one. Is that the one that's right there? Oh, okay. Exterior maintenance and crew quarters. We're looking for people that are not in crew quarters. Cargo bay. Oh. No, I know about him. Dayo Ingwe. Talos 1 lobby. Kind of. He's a mathematician, huh? Okay, cargo bay, cargo bay, cargo bay. Anyone that's in cargo bay, we're gonna ignore. Grant Lockwood. That's okay for now. In unknown. Hardware labs. Yeah, that's about right. Shuttle bay, arboretum. Fabrication. I'm looking for people that are allegedly alive. Deep storage, crew quarters, arboretum. I don't, see, this is what's weird. I don't think I can get to the arboretum just yet, right? I know at some point this dude's alive, and I was like, oh, let me go find this dude, and then all of a sudden it switches to dead, and I don't know why. Crew quarters, though, that's an issue. I know people like this, these ones in the arboretum, they probably get killed by, well, there's the telepath. I think that's what it's called. Alex Yu. Who knows? Neuromod division. Crew quarters, crew quarters. Crew quarters. I don't... Yeah, I mean, well, Oh, the bridge. Yeah, okay. Never went there. We'll have to try and figure that out. Cargo bay. Shuttle bay. Oh, really? Can we go to the shuttle bay yet? Guts. Crew quarters. Lobby. Nope, she's in the cargo bay. Off station. That's interesting. Cargo bay. See if we can find them. Neuromod sales. Maxine Ford. Lobby IT tech. Crew quarters. Cargo bay, power plant. Oh yeah, her. Okay, well, tell us one lobby. I feel like, so I never opened this. I feel like there's probably multiple people in there. That would just be my guess. If they were going to be hiding, that's where they'd be, right? They're all in there together. Okay. Oh, Maxine Ford as well. Yep, there we go. Well, Maxine Ford. Yep. Yo, see, they're in different spots, but they're all in that spot, in that one closet. Steve Folson, lobby IT tech in the lobby. Yep, also in there. There's a bunch of people in there, man. Like I said, never opened the door. Presumably, I would assume you can hack it, but or maybe there's a key card somewhere.
Please contact a qualified engineer.
Guest, World Cup MVP, no life signs. Yep, that's bad. Probably was gonna do something about soccer or whatever. The bridge. In the cargo bay, Neuromod division. Crew quarters. Where was,
Please contact a qualified engineer.
where was that dude again? Grant. Yep. Okay. He's probably outside the station. If I'm remembering, that was the dude. I never found him. I didn't even try looking, to be honest, but he was the dude that, like, he was fired or something? Alright, anyway. Unknown, of course. Unknown means he's not on the station. Alright, so we'll ignore all this for now, because we can't really do anything at the moment. Except die. I mean, we could. We certainly, you know, we probably have the capabilities. Okay, we have EMP charge. Which, so interestingly enough, I think the stun gun only... The stun gun can... It can damage machines, but also stun living things. I think this only damages machines. That would be my guess. I mean, you certainly could try using a recycler charge on the enemies. We could try that. Hey guys.
Clear aperture of debris.
Oh.
Aperture cleared. Operator deployment resuming.
Okay, well. All right. Oh, did he dodge? Well, okay.
Vital signs critical.
Okay, so it seemed like it did damage because I saw the life bar and it was like obviously this is full and it was like 25%, which I assume means it hurt the thing. Now another thing is like the enemies have weaknesses and stuff, right? So obviously the Phantom is weak to the glue cannon. Presumably the one on fire is not weak to the glue cannon, but unlikely. I mean, it says does no damage, so am I able to shoot any of these guys? Okay, well, we're taking damage from the...
Vital signs critical.
Yeah, we're, I saw that one coming. I saw it, I mean, in my mental replay, I saw the charge, but at the last moment, I saw the thing shooting towards me. Oh, man. I wanted to read that thing. It was like something well fed. Okay. See, I don't know if we get the sneak attack thing of whatever, but what saw me?
Operator deployment resuming.
Don't worry, I'm behind this box that I'm holding. Okay. All right, so the game just crashed. That's cool. Yep, not responding. We're just gonna close it. It's alright. Okay. Takes about 30 seconds to get through this stupid Bethesda whatever. Here's the safety instructions. You are so good, my Manny. You are so good. Your feet are good. Yep. See, Manny, when he gets in my lap, he just like curls up and actually stays there. Jack is the one that gets there and then like bounces away. Here we go. All right. Right, mister? Yep. Athletes, artists, thinkers. You're so good. Whack you with my elbow in the face. Oh my. You're just too cute, Mr. Cat. You were just too cute. Alright, so, what I would probably want to do, if this actually does, you would think it would just kill them, but if it does a certain amount of damage, then I don't know if we're...
Cleared. Operator deployment resuming.
Okay, we did something, and it destroyed the corpse or whatever. Okay, Garfield Langley is... no, hang on, glue cannon. Change! Interesting, right? Because I thought I saw this and I thought it broke, but no, he just fell over. Alright, okay. I would hope that we didn't destroy... It looks like that thing is still in play. Let us go... I'm just gonna be a, you know, son of a bitch again and just drink all the water. It seems like that was a pretty solid... you know, like I connected pretty solidly with the recycler grenade. Like, I feel like that was probably... We'll save, just in case the, whatever reason, it crashes or whatnot, you know? I thought it did for a second. I saw the water not moving, and I was like, uh-oh. But yeah, that recycler grenade, I feel like... Because I saw a question corpse, and then I saw it disappear, and I'm like, okay. Seems like we're spot on with that. I think there's still another one, though. I think there's 2 of those fire dudes, and a regular phantom. Right, Manny? You okay? I don't know if I mentioned this. I think I did. Manny has been hissing at Jack all day, and... Oh yeah, I think I mentioned the... Jack getting potentially pissed off and cornering Manny in the litter box, and... Wow. Like, when I pulled them away, like, I heard... noise I hadn't heard before from them. And I pulled Jack off, and I saw a mouthful of hair, and I'm just like... Or fur, you know. And I'm just like, dude. I assume Manny smells the vet, and that's why he's got, you know... Manny probably has PTSD and smells the vet, and he's like, get away from me. Because that's actually what Jack did the last time Manny went by himself. You know, Jack was the one that was hissing, but Jack let it go... you know, after a couple hours. This has been 12 hours, 12 plus hours, so it's been all day.
Good afternoon, Talos. In the event of a loss of atmosphere, gravity, or other serious emergency, please report to the nearest muster station.
Talos is the dude in Skyrim, right? I mean, presumably it's an actual thing, but... Okay. Let's save again. We'll just save over the same one. Because, you know, same thing, but we're just full of... We're full of life. Joie de vivre. Joy of life. Alright, so... Killed this dude, thankfully. Garfield. Alright. There's probably another dude around here. Secured pharmaceuticals. Yep. At some point something got destroyed, so that's fine. That's fine. There we go. Alright. Maybe there isn't another fire dude. Alright, cool. And we'll reload all of our weapons just to be sure. 4, 10, okay. I would say that was the best use of a Best use of a recycler grenade that we had previously... An ace bandage, huh? Right on. Note. Gustav Leitner, that's the pianist that Ingwe wants to see. Patient tested positive for non-small cell lung cancer. Patient did not list any ailments on their submission form prior to being taken to the skill recorder. Contact this patient immediately if patient is still on Talos 1. Have him report to the trauma center as soon as possible. That meant, yeah. They're like, oh, he's still smoking. It's like, what? At that point, what are you gonna, you know? He knew, right? Because that's why he came here to get tested. Or to get the neuromod thing. Excerpt from White Noise, Perceptions of Imperceptions, Hernan Rigo. More often called white noise due to the telltale spot said to be like static in the victim's eyes. White noise isn't just a medical condition, it's more than the wild, almost witch doctor-like claims of psychic ability. Dr. Deo Ingwe, anyone. It's disenfranchisement. Says the victim can never have a neuromod, nor can their brain be mapped. It's the end of everything that is about a person. Who is Transtar to decide? Will we let them add a biological caste system to the human race? And the answer is yes. You know, because you might not like it, and that sucks. Medkit fabrication plan. All right. But reality... Hello, chair. Reality exists. You know, it sucks. I'm not necessarily for it, but, you know...
Contact a qualified engineer.
Okay, we'll go in here. Medical operator broken. Okay. Upstar. Alright. Note. Wade, please, 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 with the cherry on top, fix the medical operator has been sitting on your desk. Gold crest. Spare parts. Multiple spare parts and a hard drive.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
I cannot repair you. Although I could destroy you and take the spare parts. Hey, Jack. Oh, here we go. They're staring at each other. I'm gonna try and pet Mr. Manny. Very gently. Because Manny's been like hissing and growling and stuff every time he makes eye contact or looks at him. Just gently petting Mr. Manny Cat. Wow. Yeah, Manny is like, I don't understand. As soon as he sees Jack, he's like hyper. It's like Jack's a threat. I think Manny has PTSD from the vet, to be honest. But he would see Jack and he'd be like crouching down. He'd be like slinking around, and then within, 4 feet, he'd be doing the growling and the hissing and everything. That's why I was just like, hey, just gently petting Manny. Sort of, trying to associate him seeing Manny with pets, with good feelings. It's very odd. And even now he's like looking and sniffing the air. It's got to be a smell. I don't know how to fix that. Originally, when I first brought them back, and I was like, oh, it's a smell, because Manny would, at the very beginning, they smelled each other, and then Manny was like, So I was like, let me do a candle, because I have these candles that are very strong. Did one of those for a lot of the day, didn't help, so I don't know. I was hoping to drown out the sense of smell. Alright. Yeah, I mean, if you repair it, you get a free medical operator, so that's cool, but... And I don't understand why there's no power for this.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Okay. Is this dude, like, sleeping under his desk? Is that what that is? Oh, corroded coil. I will take all of these things. And I never fixed this. Last game, I just bashed it in and took the parts. But, yeah. Alright, next.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
April McGuire. Sorry, lady. I mean, you know. So it's battery operated? Very strange. Okay, let's find out. BACAB. No. And see, this is interesting because it looks like the nightmare. Please wait. Okay, it's just screwed up. But there's probably something in the dudes. I don't remember. Good cop / good cop. Excerpt from a book on interrogation techniques by Dr. Avalon Bayer. Typical interrogation suspect portrayed by entertainment media is stubborn, clever, or arrogant, entering into a verbal sparring match with the interrogating officer. While this makes for a good drama, it's a poor representation of actual cases. It's important to note the majority of suspects want to talk. Let them. Provide some prompts. Only keep the words flowing. Do not attempt to direct them. Just keep them talking. My experience and case studies... Oh, sorry, Manny. Where are you going? Has been that most people will move towards the information you want to know if you just listen to them and reaffirm their assumptions when they need it. Probably true. Most people just want to be heard and validated, told that they matter, all that stuff. There are ways to... I read a book about military interrogation, about how to break people during the interrogation process. Not something that I'm specifically interested in doing, but, you know, it's... Yeah. All right. Program requirements document. Psychological risk. Studies show there's significant likelihood of behavioral conditions and psychiatric disorders emerging among the population of crews stationed for longer than 3 months. Impacts of behavioral issues are minimized with appropriate tools for monitoring mood and predicting risk, while including as many Earth-like amenities and recreations as possible. Yeah, people don't like working all the freaking time. And I'm pretty sure that says session logs, Sarah Salazar, which I think is the security chief, Daniel Cho, or I thought it was Cho, but whatever, Lorenzo something, and Morgan Yu. Because the Morgan Yu thing was like a important thing, but I'm just like... It was like, oh my god, you know, him freaking out during one of the psych things. But it doesn't matter. And Morgan even says it himself. He's in one of his things. He's like, that's not me, that's another person. Behavior test, TrainStar quick behavioral assessment for factor analysis for correct drift. Assessment data should be gathered repeatedly for the same subject over time. Yes, that's correct. And there is Jack. Are you behaving, Mr. Cat? Files. Session log, Dr. Calvino. My concern with Dr. Calvino is increasing. His symptoms have escalated from memory loss and occasional disorientation to delusions and paranoia. His increased agitation in the session gives me cause to take his issues up with Alex during the next debriefing session. Is Calvino the one that was, the one that died to the mimic during the testing? Or is that, no, that's Bellamy, isn't it?
Tell me about the dream. The dream. Yes.
No, someone else.
It's always in my lab, and I'm standing in front of the glass.
Are you alone?
Yes.
What do you see in the glass?
Nothing. At first. I don't want to turn it on, but I can't help it. I have to turn it on. When I do, it's like the heart of a black hole, an immense darkness. There's something swimming in the black. I catch glimpses, edges of the shape. I feel as though it wants to come through onto my side. I have to turn off the glass before it sees me, but I always wake before I can.
What does it look like? The shape in the glass.
Nothing.
Does it look like this image here? Dr. Calvino, does it look like this?
No, that's... No, I don't...
Are you sure?
Where did you get that drawing? Have you been spying on me? I don't want to talk to you anymore.
So it's interesting, right? What does it look like, the shape in the glass? I don't know what that means, but the Phantoms say that all the time. And if I didn't have the subtitles on, there's an option for subtitles for all speech. And that's what I put. I was like, yeah, I want everything, right? And I'm pretty sure if you didn't have that, you wouldn't get the Phantom stuff. I don't know why the Phantoms say that, with the possibility that they're all having issues. And they talk about the shape in the glass as in the looking glass, like the mirror slash TV slash whatever. Now that's really interesting, because the reason I thought Prey, this game, I didn't realize they were aliens for a long time, because I had read the book Prey by Michael Crichton, where it describes things like that, but they're nanomachines, and they even mimic objects and stuff, right? So it's very similar to potentially this, but that's why I thought it was nanomachines, so it would actually make a lot of sense for it to be a machine intelligence. And then, I'm not saying it's not. I have no idea what the Typhon are, but the looking glass technology could be interfacing with that. Although it's very strange. This is very strange in general. But yeah, also it implies that Dr. Cole was asking all these people the same thing. What does it look like, the shape in the glass? Does it look like this? Don't trust psychologists, by the way. Just in general. Sarah Elazar. Sarah's hostilities toward me continue unabated. The distance she creates makes it difficult for me to address her issues of anxiety and distrust. Some of her answers today did lend me a bit of insight I might be able to use in future sessions to hopefully get her to open up more. Now, here's the thing. Anxiety and distrust, those are even us being very negatively focused, that's a survival tool, right? All of these psychologists tend to be more left-leaning, right? So they're like, just open up, man, explore your feelings and all that stuff. And it's like,
served in the cafeteria from 12 to 2 p.m. Please refer to the weekly upgrade for today's menu.
But they're all, all psychologists are basically sort of hippies. They want you to talk about your feelings and all that stuff. And I noticed these have, like this one has tentacles. But the problem is they basically say that, all that stuff, that distrust, that anxiety, you don't need that. And it's like, no, you really do. That's the stuff that keeps you alive. Historically speaking, that's the stuff that has kept people alive. Okay. Have my people been coming to you? Another one of my people presented a side note from you for fatigue. Just want to make sure it's legit. Are there a lot of people coming to you with stress-related complaints, or is it my imagination? Yeah. I can skip the last train of thought. Yeah, a lot of these negative emotions are survival based. Anyway. Matthias, I don't know what to tell you. Walked into an experiment without a psychoscope and went sideways. We couldn't contain it after that. They controlled him. My suspicion is the Typhon can force other beings to empathize with them. Maybe further down the road we can find a way to reverse engineer this, get them to empathize with us. Please keep Mr. Young in quarantine for the time being. You have my thanks. So this is pretty interesting because, well, a couple things. One, this dude is mind controlled. He shouldn't be able to be mind controlled except by the telepath. Which if they, like, dude, these MFers should not be dealing with those things just willy-nilly because they are extremely dangerous. Maybe this is a bit of, plot hole or whatever. Like, the regular Typhon should not be able to mind control people. But the whole... I don't know a whole lot of the story or the lore or whatever, because like I said, I murdered everybody and I didn't read any of the emails. But my understanding is, lore-wise, in the future, they're trying to find a way to get the Typhon to empathize with humanity. My understanding is because this is present tense, or technically this is past tense. I think it's unclear, but I believe this is past. So present / future from this, and maybe even future, right? Is that the Typhon are... humanity is losing the war, or humanity is losing the conflict, and so they're trying to find a way to get the Typhon to empathize with humanity so that they stop wiping out humanity. Although maybe it's too late at that point. I don't know. Anyway, quarantine subject, new key code to quarantine. Anna, please keep staff away from the quarantine area. We have potentially contagious subject in there who's suffering from memory loss. This time only Dr. Cole and myself should have access. Set the new code to 5116. We'll hold off on this. I do utilities. Interesting that it's utility. Let's see if we can open this real fast. BACAB, I believe, is the thing. Or BAC. Nope. Okay, you don't have... This is my problem, is you don't have the quest, therefore it doesn't open the safe behind this painting. Which is... It's a bit silly. But whatever. I don't know where you get the quest. Anyway, maybe the files. Maybe an email in the DeVries office or whatever. Anyway, it's okay. Alright guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. I'm having way more fun than I was previously, so that's... I'm happy about that. As always, questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or different. I don't remember if I said this already, but whatever. Let me hear them. I do read all of them and do respond to all of them. What's your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I'm going to say that I did bring Jack to the vet and got, man, it's always expensive, especially now that they're older cats, they're seniors, they're almost 15, but it's just like, dude, you bring them to the vet and it's like, that's $400, and there's nothing wrong, you know what I mean? It's just Jesus, you know? But, well, nothing wrong. He needs his teeth cleaned, I think, but, yeah. It's just pricey, but yeah, what he needed a checkup, and so that was good. Even though it's resulted in basically the Manny having Vietnam War flashbacks or whatever. So Anyway, yeah, that's my unique puzzle moment. Hopefully your guys just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.